Hey there, everybody. I realized right when the music was ending that I didn't have my camera open. I didn't have my microphone on my desk. Just everything's in shambles today. What can I say? Other than I hope you're doing well. Last day for me before having to head back to work, so I was doing meal prep, basically breakfasts, because I eat lunch and supper at work with the individuals that I support. And yeah, so breakfast is all I need before heading out the door. And I should actually, speaking of heading out the door, I should close that door. But yeah, got that out of the way, and yeah, here we are. I must confess, however, that I played this game last night and this run last night off stream. I had some deep thoughts about what I should do, and so without further ado, I got a little bit established where I was, and then I went towards the I got a moose hide and moose guts and moose meat outside. Which reminds me, do I have any moose meat on me? No. I don't need to boil more water. Well, we'll work on that. But yeah, instead of turning left to go to the mine, I went right and got to Miner's Folly here. So we have a wolf. But yeah, who's been hanging around, I was going to say. Yeah, we spent a lot of time I'm not sure if these guys can come into this space. Uh-oh. Apparently they can. That's good to know. Loot Llama. That's an interesting name. I really better reload this gun here. I didn't realize. I guess I knew there was 3 wolves, and I had shot 2 of them.
Too heavy.
The previous evening while I was playing. But yes, hello, welcome. Glad to have you here. I'm doing pretty good. I was just saying that I spent some time playing off stream last night because this is an exploration run more than anything. Somebody stole all of the birch that were here before I got here. And I don't know how that can happen, because I'm the last person left alive. At least in theory in the game, right? But I never made it up the hill here to explore this section here. So we stayed up almost till dawn in the game to get that moose meat mostly harvested. I was hoping we would have sunshine so I could save a match. But we should get some more firewood together and see if we can't cook a bit more. This is a winter survival game called The Long Dark. And of course, the way the mobile thing works is you can't even see any of the UI. Let me see if I can... of course, wrong one here. Yeah. Because it is hard to... sometimes hard to hear and you don't want to miss it. It's not a new game, but it has been receiving constant updates for the better part of a decade. And so there is an absolutely huge world to explore with, I mean, like, look at this scenery. Like, I mean, you see that rope bridge swinging away in the distance there? I don't know if you guys can even see that because it's so far away, but between those 2 peaks, there's a rope bridge. To borrow from a developer from another game, you can go there. You can go across the rope bridge, or you can go down through the canyon down there and kind of follow along the river. don't know if you can really see it very well, but down there, there's a little cabin. You can kind of see the little fence surrounding it. We were down there last night. And so we came here, we walked up this, there's a kind of a ramp up here. There's a waterfall behind that rock outcropping. You go there, and then you end up coming all the way up, back behind there, and here we are. So it's a huge game. How old am I? I keep getting asked that question. Why does everybody think I'm old? Or does it just look like it because of the gray in my goatee here? I am 45. More flares. I don't really need more flares, but another hatchet. Good grief.
Thank goodness.
Good grief. Just what I needed. Another. That's like my. I'm just kidding. I just had somebody ask that early in the stream yesterday, like 10 minutes in, like, how old are you? Yes, I'm in my mid-40s. I have 3 children.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Wow. There's a cooking skillet. Matches, broth. Sardines. How much am I? I'm already carrying way too much stuff. Good grief. Some potatoes, flour, salt. Hey, a recipe. There we go. Okay, I think. Yep. Drop the oil off here. 19. That's funny. The person who was asking me last time how old I was they themselves were apparently 21. So, not the same age. But yeah, the Long Dark is a very fun, well-designed game as long as you're not in a hurry. If you are in a hurry, you probably will not be the biggest fan of the Long Dark because it is a slow, intentional game. I have too much stuff. Yes, it's not something I'm, sensitive about or anything. I just seemed kind of funny to me that's the question on everyone's mind. Did we map? No, we did not. So we should do that when we go outside, which I will probably forget. Suitcase.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
New combat pants. They're in ever so slightly better shape than the ones I have on, so yes, we'll switch them there.
There's
yeah, you
be
can
something useful in here.
You can hunt for food, or you can scrounge for food. Like you can find, canned goods, granola bars. Like there's over there's like flour.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
You can do a bunch of cooking and whatever else. The matches can stay here. Oh, there's a 2-burner stove inside here. That's not bad. Matches. Got more matches than we know what to do with. I still am carrying around too much stuff. Partly because I'm carrying 2 hacksaws again. Guess I don't need. Subscribe, did you? I'm not one to bedroll. Sorry. No, I'm afraid we can't do that. Did we search the drawer? Nope. I have a very, very short list of moderators to look after things. And oh my goodness. Right. One of the hazards of this game is that there's, especially on this difficulty setting, is that there's so much loot. And trying to keep track of it all while trying to do everything else. But, no, I'm a little bit particular, I'm afraid, about... there is a cloth there. So, yes, we won't be handing out moderator permissions to... we can chop down the wheel that's on the wall. That's hilarious. What is this classified? It is a mirror. A very good mirror. I can't see myself in it. But that's not the way the game is built, right? So that's okay. You need to start a fire. Which is fine. Oh yeah, the woodworking tools. We've got to get them back somehow, but we got so much stuff. All right, let's see. I guess we can leave a few. That's all stuff we can cook with, but we don't really have any actual. Fine, we'll leave this here too, just because it's heavy. Oh, right, we're carrying around this extra clothing. This Cowichan sweater, that's what I wanted to check on. Way warmer. Weighs twice as much, but it is way, way warmer. Alright, I guess we don't have much... I'm gonna say we don't have much choice. I mean, we always have a choice, but... It's hard to turn down really good gear. Ski jacket. Another light shell. Oh. Windbreaker. 3 degrees of wind protection? You're kidding me. That's crazy. That's almost, I mean, there's hardly any warmth.
Kind of
but,
thirsty.
wow. That's, I mean, if you're going out in the wind, which, you know, I'm sure we will to some extent, but I wish you guys could see the character if you're on the vertical view, because right here is like a bunch of gear that I wear, and then immediately to the right of it there's my clothing options, and to the left of it you can just see the guy's arm from his jacket and his glove. But yeah, the Long Dark makes good use of the screen real estate, but it's really hard when you're trying to crop it for mobile viewing. Should really see if I can improve on that at some point.
Could end up being useful.
New trail boots. There's our half kilo. A little bit better armor, a little bit better sprint, but we lose quite a bit of warmth. I think I'm actually going to make that trade. More because these are heavier, but also because they're more worn out. And we don't have the stuff we need to fix them. And because we gained more than we've lost already with the Cowichan sweater. He's behind for now, too. 4 arrows. Okay, now we're at least under our 40 kilo weight limit for when we get the backpack. I would like to go and harvest and cook some more, but there isn't a ton of... Let me map on the side here.
Something's gotta go.
There we go. That's a pretty good size space. Should still map down over here, but... I guess we should cut these saplings here so they can start curing. At this point, I wish we had a I guess we have a maple down the bottom part there. Gotta go, no worries. Take care. Thanks for stopping in. We have everything else that's curing down in the thing down here, so we may as well. And I know there's a way out on the other side there. But we have to go to the mine, so we have to go back the other direction. But I feel like, well, we're going to have to come back here anyways in 10 days or whatever it is when the moose hide is cured. I'm going to grab a couple of sticks here. It's like I said, we're kind of short on wood up here. I mean, I suppose we could harvest a bunch of this without actually starting a fire. End up being the small pieces, so there. Yeah, and there's the other bridge out of the area, so
I need to drop something.
yep, we do. Let's drop these. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can drop cloth as well, I think. There we go. Which doesn't save us a ton of weight or anything, but we got to make sure we get these woodworking tools out of there because that is huge. And I've never had them before. I've never been able to even use them. They do have a condition, so seems like they would wear out over time. I just don't know how quickly. We could probably leave one of the stems here.
Need water.
Okay. There we go. Enough of that. What was I working on? Oh, yes. Whoops. I meant to do, but that's okay. There. Stem is there. Oh! I didn't even see the shelf up here. Means I won't see it when I come back. But books even. Not that I need books at the moment, but they do come in handy. Okay, now we're out of water, so we should probably eat,
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
yeah, we are. That's okay, though. What do we have for fuel? We just have 16 sticks and some coal. I mean, I know there's more stuff we can get here, but I don't really think we're... like 200 calories more. Hey, Flinzy! Alright, we'll eat one of these. No worries, I get it. Work beckons, hey? Yep. Like I said yesterday. Appreciate you being here. I'm sure if you have a break, you'll say so if you got something to say. But yeah, hope things continue to go smoothly for me. For you. That was my last chocolate almond. Not in the house, but in the... Hmm. Alright. I think we're just gonna keep going here. Oh, we should take... There we go. Wow, 5 feathers from one wolf. Yeah, exactly, Flint. Thumbs up. So that other wolf died somewhere over here last night. I heard it sort of collapse, but I don't know how far it went. Oh, I could... Maybe I should leave a few sticks. Alright, well, just for the sake of the feathers, let me... Still don't see him. Oh, there he is. There should be a couple of feathers. Yeah, there's... I see 2. Yeah, feathers are a little hard to come by. Alright, we are gonna drop our way down to 10 sticks here. There we go. Now we have to hope that there isn't a bear here. There wasn't when I came through last time. I mean, I guess if there is, we'll have to, you know, deal with it. But I'm not expecting to. Really what I need to do, manage to do, though, is to keep my bearings, so I don't end up backtracking too much from last night. We're already tired, it's already late. But I don't think we'll get all the way. Like, we could have spent another day there. Really. But technically, this counts as an indoor space here. No. I shouldn't be. My microphone mute is off. Yeah, I can hear myself when I unmute my mic in my headphones. You sure you don't have the tab muted? Everything's good on this end. I don't know if you hear nothing. Gotta unplug your ears. Or maybe refresh the browser. Somebody who was here on YouTube earlier was able to hear me, apparently. Okay, let me go. Okay, let me go. Yep, I can hear myself through the Twitch VOD. Whoops. Oh, that's weird. Your chat messages are not showing. They're there. They're back there now. They weren't. Was that did you have the tab muted, or was it or just needed to be refreshed? Okay, so the signs point in the direction of the gold mine. And the miners who lived there had a 1%. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I'll often, especially when I'm playing this game where, you know, hearing the wolf sneak up behind you matters so much. I'll turn the volume of a stream down pretty low. But yeah, if you're not getting the indicator. Well, problem solved, I guess, anyway. Okay, so this is... I wonder if it's... I mean, I'm not going to try and find out, but I wonder if it's possible to fall through the gap there. Probably it is. Oh, wow. Okay.
This'll come in handy.
How did I not see that before? Apparently we're going to go put that... Oh, you know what? We could take this... Yeah, we're going to take this over to the mine itself. Of course, we'll probably find another one on the way there, but... Well, I appreciate the feedback, even if it wasn't, you know, even if the issue wasn't on my end, because even yesterday, I had the mic muted for probably 10 minutes before Graphic came and let me know that that I was muted. And I definitely was. Yeah, now we're really carrying too much weight. Now I can attach this rope to the... Oh, okay, that's weird. Yeah, because even my... Oh, here's another... Oh, there's the... Oh, there's a... The maple sapling, but there's also a snow shelter here. Yeah, when I tabbed and I was looking at the stream manager page, it wasn't showing any of your chat messages or anything. Yes, meat away. Like I said, do what you got to do. A broken arrow.
Feels like a lot of gear.
Oh no. A survival bow, very nice. All right, well. There we go. Yeah, we're very bogged down right now. But that climbing rope weighs 5 kilos, so... Oh, now I'm confused. Which way did I come from? I chopped down that tree, so... No, I came from over there, I'm pretty sure. Then why didn't I see this? No, we came from over there. Never mind. Yeah, in theory now we can climb back out of the ravine instead of going down the back way, which is what I had planned originally. But I'm good with that, actually. It's better. Because then we can go back to Miner's Folly and we can go explore in the other direction.
What have we here?
Cardboard matches. Okay, this is the sketchy part. I think we're going the right way. Eek. Man, did this make all this? Did these things make all this noise before the patch? I feel like they changed some of the texture work, like made the frost more evident on these boards. I remember them being darker, but maybe I'm confusing these with the like the not swinging bridges, the regular bridges. We are so tired. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've seen a moose in the Miner's Folly area before, but not in a long time. Is that the... Harder to tell in the fog, but I think that's the cabin over there, yeah. Yeah, I think from here is the way we go. Up. was a... I'm in a different spot than I thought I was at first. Why do I feel like getting turned around? I feel like I'm heading back to the... Well, there's still another sign for... Oh my goodness, more saplings. Well. Guess we'll have to decide which way we want to take them then. Got 5 or 6 saplings now. Yeah, do we want to take them back? Miner's Folly. Or do we want to take them over to, like, to the gold mine and back down? Not sure. I don't even want to know how much weight we're carrying right now. Well, it's not as bad as I thought, but still, 47 kilograms is a lot of weight. Quite a lot. Oh, night's coming on as well, so... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not have the geometry push us off the side by accident. Almost, we could probably stay here for the night. Yep, I think that waterfall over there is the waterfall by the gold mine itself. So we should be almost there. We'll have to go... Which direction do we go? Holy smokes! Wow, really? Alright, we don't need to take all of the... Why can I not drop them here? Drop them here. I don't know. But I'm going to leave them there.
My eyes.
Again, I only need so much. Yeah, I guess we have to go across to the left and around and down. Why did that feel like we just went down a step? Oh, man. I have to assume it is possible to fall off of these bridges. I've never done it. But it sure feels like you can. There are more matches over here, too. Still haven't fixed... Like, there was 4 on the other side, and there's 2 here. And I can't... Oh, well, I can put them over here. Okay. Now, this feels like I'm going back towards the... where we started. If that's the case, that'll be annoying. But I better not just assume that. Because we're actually pretty close to the gold mine right here. Like I said, I think that waterfall, the one kind of on the edge there. But if there's a cave just around this corner, then we have made a huge and unnecessary backtrack. Well, there's no... Okay, there's the arrow pointing me... There we go, that's the gold mine direction. Now, is whatever these guys are flying around up here, or is it down below? Wolf's Jaw Overlook. Okay, well, I guess we need to map this spot then, if the game will. Oh-ho-ho!
I think I can use this.
Now we have a decision to
Thank
make,
goodness.
because that weighs a lot more, but does more damage. Extracts a terrible price at distance thanks to meticulous construction. It does way more damage to targets far away, which is super good if you're having to fight a... And we have to take it, because we can't just leave it here. Yeah, this is Wolf's Jaw Overlook here, so... Well, it's a good thing we had that, yeah, there's the bridge we came across. We're here, so a little bit more and we get to the gold mine. But thank goodness for those birds. Pardon me. Do we take this second rifle with it? Like... We're lugging around 52 kilos, and our limit here is going to be 20 very shortly. We're going to be walking so unbearably slowly. But I don't think we have too much of a choice. I mean, 5 kilos of that is the rope that we hopefully can put. The next... Look how slow we're walking. Tempted to drink a coffee, except I know we should be coming up on a cave pretty quick. I think. Should be around this bend. I think. Be around this bend, or maybe one more, and then off on the left side. Yeah, we kind of wind through. Really shouldn't pick up too much more. Oh, well, this is... Oh, man. Oh, I can see the next arrow sign over there. Just dragging our feet. All right.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
We stay in here. I feel like that cave is just around the corner. I've said that twice now. I think at this point we're so tired. We just better stay here. There's some extra firewood over there if we need it. Oh, there's another climbing rope right there, guys. Yep. Of course there is. And some kind of a survival cache too, of course. All right. Well. Know what you would call this place here if it even has a name. That at least will be easier to see than... Oh, that rock. What do we got?
That'll come in handy.
Yeah. All right, well, this rope we apparently should have taken back to Miner's Folly. Because then we could have attached it there so we could climb back up from the... Oh, I feel like we should be able to sleep here relatively safely. You know, under this nice little overhang here. That's the direction we need to go to the gold mine. Alright, well.
I'm too tired to think straight.
Too tired to think straight. Yeah, we're in this thing here, I guess. Doesn't have a name, which is fine. 19 degrees. I don't think we need to start a fire right now. I think we just need to eat and sleep. Honestly, we're too tired to read. We could drink a coffee so we could read a little while, but all right. Better eat this because it's the heaviest. And then I wanted to eat some of these low condition things here because they will be more of a hindrance than anything, but maybe I'll drink this to save a bit of weight. And we don't have a lot of water, so if we sleep for 12 hours, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. I guess we got half a liter. That's 3/4 of the wheel there. Gonna sleep for 10 hours. We should be warm enough. Might be able to wake up, read a little bit. Oh, what is the temperature? 7 degrees. So what I need to do now is I need to decide, are we trudging with this rope all the way back to Miner's Folly again, only to come back here? Like, we're not far from the gold mine. But if we... Yeah, if we leave the rifle there... But I mean, ultimately, we've got to go back there anyways. So what we need to do is we need to leave a bunch of things here. What I think we'll do is we will go to the gold mine, spend a day or two there, climb back out, and then head back to Miner's Folly. Because I know from the gold mine, I know how to get back to where we were and ultimately out of the region. But I'm here to explore and to learn, not just to get stuff and go. So, all right. Can we read a little bit? We can, wow. Oh, we're going to get dehydrated. Wow, okay. That was cutting a little close. All right. 800 calories we can consume. Help me. All right. I have this because it gives us a little bit of hydration. And the rest of the water, I guess. All right. Sleep 2 more hours. Won't get us to 100%, but it'll get us close enough. All right. Where's that rope? There it is. So, I'm going to drop the curator's rifle. Does it have any ammunition in it? No. Okay. Drop that there. Now, what do we have? We got 9 rounds. We're not going to drop any. Curator's rifle, the rope. The granola bar and the peanut butter, they can stay here. Give us something to go on when we get back. We'll have to make some water when we're down in the... Leaving these just sitting around, we'll take them with us. Alright, honestly... Do not need that many cardboard matches. Oh, we've still got these. That's part of the reason we're so heavy. I wonder if they will cure sitting right here. Yes, they are curing here, so we'll leave them there. Then I should leave myself a note. This is what we're doing right now. Ah, come on. Wow, if I could type, that'd be great. Perfect. Again, not that you guys can see that if you're with us on YouTube, but yeah, all of this stuff we will have to come back for. We're a little bit less. We still have the other climbing rope though, right? That's good. Oh, we have a second bow here too. Let me drop the good higher condition bow. What the heck, you two. We can leave a few things in the gold mine. The gold mine is ultimately an awkward place to get in and out of, so... We're at least making a little bit of... Oh. Oh yeah, there's where we were. Broken board on the bridge. Hanging down there. I don't know if you guys, again, can properly see it, but... Dangling there. Alright. Now there shouldn't be any hostile animals up here now. Oh, there's the proper cave. That's alright. Would have taken us way longer to get here than it just took us now. Well, there's more saplings, of course. I think there's just firewood up in here, but... Oh, there's another climbing rope. My goodness. Oh, and some coal, too. I don't know if the coal in this cave respawns, but let's... A bit of a move anyway. Need the torches.
This pack is getting too heavy to
We
carry.
carried this rope all this way just to find another one here. I mean, I should have known, right? But... An interloper, you wouldn't find any of them. Here, they're like literally tripping over them. this where we... I think this is where the thing goes. 44 kilos. Still a lot. Well, I have to decide how much stuff I want to leave here. What are you flying over here? Oh, it's a deer. We haven't seen any rabbits this whole journey, so if we hadn't brought any food with us, we'd be in pretty rough shape. And would probably be helping ourselves there. Grab this sapling. We can leave it down here, because ultimately, if we're here looking for saplings and things we've left behind, then we're going to want to be taking the quicker way, probably out of the region. Let's get that tied off. There we go. But we are not going to climb down it, because we weigh too much. We're going to have to go down the hard, slow way. Now, is there... Well, that's something to consider. If you go back far enough this way, there is another... Because there's a way to loop back and around. But I don't know if there's necessarily a rope over here. But I want to check that first, because if there's no rope, we have to go back to the little cave and grab it. But I think there should be a rope here. A little patch of dirt there, or snow there. Yeah, this is just the way back up here if you leave the mine and decide you forgot something and need to come back. Yeah, so there's a rope there already. We are gonna slide down a very steep embankment on our behind rather than have to drop all that stuff to climb the rope. I feel like before we do that, we should really consider if there's anything else we want to have up here, but don't want to have to carry, don't want to have to leave behind, because yeah, I mean, I know we've got a moderate amount of sticks too. Yeah, the incline we climb down is just over there, but we can leave a few things up here, then we will avoid having to leave them in the gold mine. Anyway. Yeah, I think that's the spot. Alright, well that's fine. Oh wow, look, another sapling. You can see this one here. Alright, so everything we gotta drop, we should drop right around here so we can see it when we go to leave. Okay. Drop a flare. Drop these. We can drop these tools. We'll be back for them. We can drop that. I think I brought from Miner's Folly by accident. Food, we're fine. Yeah, we'll drop these here. Oh, we are underweight already. I guess I forgot we were... Well, not under what our carrying weight is, but by the time we get the backpack, we'll probably pick up a few things down there. Yeah, we can drop a few sticks here, I think. Should be alright. There should be a modest amount of fuel down there as well. Odds are we will find another accelerant down there too. But yeah, we want to climb back up when we're ready to leave, rather than going out the back of the gold mine. Whoops. Here? No. Alright, here we go. Crouching, crouching. Hopefully we don't sprain anything. We're probably going to sprain something. There's a bunch more saplings down here. Look at that. Those ptarmigan up there? Or those cut saplings? Nope, they are ptarmigan. Well, that's good because we didn't bring any other food. So... I mean, there'll be some food to be had in there anyways.
Well met.
That's a sound. Skims. That's a name I don't know. Which makes sense if you're only following now. Welcome. Why on earth was that so quiet? Just can't win lately. All of my sounds are either too loud or too quiet lately. So, oh, from Winkies. Ah, okay, there we go. Well, glad to have you here. I am, as the stream title says, taking a bit of a World of Warcraft break. But yeah, I know Winky plays other games too, especially lately. But yeah, by all means, do what you need to do. You're welcome to hang out. I'm just surviving in the wilds here. Hoping these birds will stop moving so I can shoot them. Stop moving. Goodness, they just won't hold still. There's one. Oh, missed. There we go. All right. Gonna have to get the last one with a rock because I don't want to waste my quick draw completed. Wait a minute. That's an achievement. That's not what I wanted to do. How do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. Oh no, we scared them away by throwing that rock. Darn it. Well, I guess we got... That was some kind of an achievement. Probably for shooting 2 arrows really close together.
I'm
I don't know.
not sure I can carry much more.
Now I want to know what it is. Achievements. Quick draw. Kill 10 ptarmigans with arrows in a single game. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, it's been so long, I've kind of forgotten that there were achievements in this game. Yeah, we'll have to chop down those saplings later. That's a little disappointing that we didn't get more of those birds. Again, we don't have a ton of food. All right, what have you got here for me, fella? Anything? Probably not.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Goes what I know, hey?
Feet on the ground, junk in the trunk.
Dagnabbit, what? Were you hoping to scare me? Because you did, kinda. Oh, yeah. Well, they both... Whatever. You still surprised me, Jackie. That is one sneaky bear. Well, I guess we'll have to do some cooking. We need to explore the mine. We need to go get everything we can from the mine, first of all. And then we need to go... there we go. Go back out the way we came in. But, yeah, I hope you're well. Hope you had a good rest. And, yeah, I mean, I'm doing fine. Back to work tomorrow, but that happens every few days. We have found so many hatchets, it's not even funny. I'll bet you there's another one inside the mine somewhere. I mean, at this point, I'm just trying to consolidate some stuff. Three flares, just... Goodness. Today was leg day? Ooh. And your feet are killing you. Ouch, yeah. I've definitely had a few days where my feet were not happy.
Too much stuff to carry.
Isn't it, though? Okay. So we are not going to go... Well, we should probably... Just in case we come back here and we can't see. I think we can kind of drop a lot of stuff here. 3 sets of 2 reps of 95 kilo back squats. Yowzers. By which I mean yowzers.
Someone's stash.
Yes, crackers. More. Okay. I know there's a few things we can drop here. Yes, some charcoal. That's good. Okay. What were we going to drop here? Another flare. Oh, yes. The other hatchet. Birds we got to deal with. Well, the shoes from outside,
I need
yes.
to know if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
That is that why your feet hurt from the exercise, or is that just on top of... Because I know you walk most places. Bulgarian split squats. I don't know what that is, but that's okay. Feet were hurting already. Yeah, that doesn't help for sure. When your feet are already sore and then you got to go to the gym or do something else that you know is going to wear them out. Okay, I think we're going to... We're really low on water, so I think we're going to go back out, start a little fire. And then we'll worry about going and doing whatever else.
Too heavy.
Okay. Not sunny enough. One put on a bench behind you. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, that sounds uncomfortable. Not... Did I just hear another ptarmigan? Did they come back? Ghouls. Right there. Well, we tried. I was expecting them to be on the far side again there, so... Don't know where... Okay. No, no, no! Oh. I don't feel like if he had stayed sort of circling where he was, I might have been able to, he's flying really erratically. I don't know why. Well, there's a rabbit over there now. Well, We check this container. I'm so scatterbrained right now, Jackie. Your feet didn't like it at all. I'm not surprised. Yeah, the balance. That's the kicker for sure. Now, how many rabbits are there? 3. We don't need that many, but... But I guess we're going to shoot him anyway. Oh, or we're not. Well. It's okay. We can probably make some more once we... Jump rope during the weekend. Oh, yeah, that would set you up for some sore feet for sure. Yeah. Trying to force them into it? Yeah, I mean, you can build up some strength in them for sure. I mean, you know, there's always a balance, as you well know, between overdoing it and, you know, it being... Goodness, I'm just really not... Gonna have better luck with the rocks. I know this one isn't gonna last very long, so... There we go. Alright. Handle it! Yeah, I actually went out for quite a long walk the other day. I guess it was Sunday morning. It's not that it was that long of a walk. I mean, it wasn't short. I was probably out for an hour, but I was not walking slowly. I was walking quickly, so that's the reason it was so, like, it ended up being really hard on
Starting to weigh me down.
And it's been icy out, so if I'd worn my boots, I wouldn't have had as much support, like ankle support and arch support, because my snow boots just don't have it. But they are better on ice. But in the end, I ended up, like, I don't know. You know, you walk differently when you're walking on ice than when you're just walking on pavement or snow or something. And so my arches took a lot of punishment that day. And we're again getting so tired. So yeah, I mean, they were just sore in a different way, right? If I had worn the snow boots, they would have been sore one way, and because I didn't, they were sore a different way. I'm gonna try and find somewhere that's sort of wind protected to make this fire here. Maybe in that little corner there. Maybe that'll do it. Yeah, that should be all right. Okay. Yeah, exactly, right? You don't want to be like... You don't want your foot to go out from under you, so you kind of place them differently than you would walking straight. Now we're going to get dehydrated, because I didn't make a fire here soon enough. That's okay, though. Exactly, right? Your weight stays more centered. I don't have any... Good grief, I don't have any tinder. Now I have to craft some tinder.
I'm so thirsty I can't think straight.
Yeah, and I mean, like, because I didn't grow up in an icy area, really, like the Lower Mainland is not a particularly icy place. Only fallen once this winter. That's good. I mean, it's better than, you know, multiple times. There was a slope that was hidden. Yeah, that wouldn't be helpful.
Come on. Come on.
On. Said. There we go.
That did it.
All right, well. First things first. Gotta do some water. We're not gonna do a half a liter of water. Need to get some in us quickly. All right, let's harvest these. When your left leg decides it absolutely wants to go to the right, you have no way to counter. Yeah.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Yep, for sure. I'm confused. Alright, 12 minutes. Can we... 4 minutes for that, okay. Yep, that sounds like a great way not just to fall, Jackie, but to like sprain your ankle. Didn't hurt yourself? Well, that's good. It was, yeah, just probably from the impact, right? I didn't think we had that much water. Alright, well, we need... Whatever, I'm not going to argue with the game. I must have started doing a whole liter instead of a half a liter. That would explain it. Whoops. You stay. Fuck you. This is getting silly. A bit of insulation. Oh dear. Yeah, but when your feet aren't on the ground, you know, it doesn't matter. Or maybe it does matter, but it doesn't help in that regard, right? They painted it finally, thankfully, before the weather turned cold and we got snow. But the ramp, we have a wheelchair ramp at work. Big surprise, since we had 2 people in the group home that use wheelchairs, and 1 more with a walker. But in any case, yeah, before they got the paint on it, the shoes that I had that I was wearing this past summer ended up being really slippery. So when they painted it with like grip paint when they finally painted it, but there was a couple of rainy days when I nearly wiped out. Ironically, going up the ramp, not going down the ramp. Minutes to melt it, so we can probably do 2 anyway of these guys. Ready? Big one. Spoke to your mother yesterday. Your eldest aunt took a stumble and oh no. That happened to my grandmother on my mom's side. They lived in this old house in Vancouver. And it had this really so it was a 2-story house. But unlike in the prairies here, in the prairies here, the basements are like a good like 1.5 meters or more underground, right, to get below the frost line, you know, the heat in there. But on the West Coast, it doesn't get that cold, so they don't worry about it. So their home was like only like their foundation only like a foot, maybe 2 feet deep. So in order to get to the main, like the entryway was on the 2nd story of their house, basically. So they had to go up. Oh, nobody called. Ooh, yeah. That's that's rough too. But yeah, any kind of like, I mean, I guess whatever, like broken hips, broken legs, things like that, definitely serious for older folks. I mean, it's not minor for someone, no matter how young you are, but yeah, that's. And the big thing is that the recovery, and there's so much like physio involved in that kind of thing. 6 minutes. Surely we can harvest that in less than 6 minutes. Wasn't the best of shape to begin with, unfortunately. Yeah, like I have a friend who was in her very early 50s when she had to have her hip replacement, and I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Trying to find ones that are close to the same size, so they're close to the same time. That's not too terrible. One more here, and we should get some guts out of them too. But oh no! Oh, Flynn's. That's. I mean, let's not let's not get into comparing nasty injuries, but yeah, that's definitely not good. 76, yeah. Yeah, my grandmother was probably early 70s, like 71, 72 when that happened. She had the, like, the replacement, or not the replacement, whatever. She had the work done that she needed to and oh yeah, okay, the yes. Yeah, I can see that. Walked away around with it for a week. Yeah. Yeah, if you did, it wasn't up to you, right? You didn't have a say in the matter. Oof. Yeah. That's parenting though. You get overprotective in a hurry. And you overreact. That's like I think I've told the story, and I don't know if you guys necessarily would have been ones who were here when I told the story when I was about 10 years old, and I took a spill up in the mountains and fell down a very steep incline that was just covered in loose but sharp rocks, and got my back all sliced up. Oh, hang on. I want the fire to go out now. Oh, well, alright. Come on. Half a liter. Cousin was the one who called emergency services. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, yeah, you were definitely not making a phone call. That's got to be rough. I had when I was a teenager, I think in grade 11, and our church youth group, we were doing a whatever, just like a sort of a random kind of game. But anyways, to make a long story short, I went to tackle somebody who was currently being tackled by somebody else, and I didn't know it. So they got hit from behind, so their head came down. So he and I cracked heads. I actually have, you guys probably can't see it, but actually have a little scar on the bridge of my nose right here. Because when my head hit his, it squished my nose. It actually tore the skin because my nose was pressed so flat. But yeah, I ended up having to go to the emergency room naturally to get stitches and get checked out for a concussion and whatever. But you make them worse 90% of the time, Lindsay. But anyways, yes, the nurses were all like, when they saw my last name, they were like, "Oh, are you related to Dr. You know?" Yes, yes, I am. Yes, just I got 2 stitches on my nose. The guy got 3 stitches on the side of his head from where I hit him. So the way I figure it, that means I came out ahead. No pun intended. But I got fewer stitches, so clearly he lost. Of course, the girl who tackled him from behind was completely uninjured, which is good. Like, I wouldn't have wanted her to get hurt, but stubborn and refuses to accept that she needs help. I mean, that's a common thing for older folks too. But yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, hopefully you said she just had the surgery like yesterday or very recently. Well, hopefully she's able to get recovery done here sooner rather than later. There, that's gonna break even. Right, last gut, because you never know when you're gonna need some guts. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna drop my last coal on here because I know there will be more in the mine. I want to do some more water here, and I should probably cook these last bits of meat so we have more food when it's morning. Proper recovery, yes, exactly. Wasn't in the best of shape. Confused. Yeah. And I mean, it could just be, you know, getting used to the idea of being injured like that and having to recover. That takes a toll too, but yeah, I suppose that's, I don't know. I mean, I guess everyone's experience is different, but yeah, between the pain medications and the whatever, just all the stress of being in the hospital and dealing with doctors and all that stuff too. Like that never improves anyone's disposition. So, okay, that's almost done. Got 2 sodas. Or, pardon me, sodas. What am I, American? Of course, it says grape soda right there. Summit soda. So I guess they are sodas. Even though you and I, Flynn's, both know that's not what it should be called since we're in Canada in this game. I was hoping we could... Oh yeah, we can set it on the... Set it somewhere that's going to be somewhat noticeable, maybe. There. Next time we come into the mine, we should be able to see that. Okay, right. Yeah, health things like that are weird. My dad ended up having a congenital heart defect in one of his valves, the valves in his heart. All right, we will cook these. I don't want to carry them around. Yes, I mean, and well, whatever. Lots of. It's getting kind of dark, but it's not too terrible. All right, once these are done, we can do a little bit more water. This here again, so we can see it. yes, again, on my mom's side, and my mom had some pretty notable memory trouble towards the end. I mean, it wasn't as pronounced as it could have been. I mean, the cancer obviously ended up being the bigger problem, but yeah. So both her mother and my mother, like my mother and my grandmother. Oh right, not forget to drop those when we get inside either. Yeah, did not do her any favors. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, guys. Yep. Pardon me. Whew. Right. Yeah, and it's so weird. Like you don't know what, well, whatever. None of us know, right? We don't know what tomorrow's going to be, let alone what what's going to happen to us in our 60s or 70s or 80s. I mean, my dad is 80, and he's fit as a fiddle, as they say. Um, but he's also spent lots of time, you know, he's super conscious about what he eats, and and yeah, the I mean the downside, if anything, for him is that he is so skinny, like he's so thin, which in some ways isn't a bad thing, right? But he's so thin that if he ever ends up like sick for a prolonged period of time, it's really going to be hard on him. You know, like if even if he's stuck in the hospital for a week, there's so little to him that it's like there'll be nothing left, like physically, by the time he comes out. Um, but yeah, I mean it's a common enough um experience, the whole Alzheimer's memory thing. Um, and yeah, yeah, and I mean, whatever. I know they never stop, trying to work on stuff like that and figure things out. But yeah, exactly, right. Like you can do everything right, and then one one fall, one sickness, you know, can do so much more damage than you ever thought it would, right? Because especially if you've been so healthy for so long, to uh, you don't expect to experience that. Yeah. Where we lived up north, um, there was a fellow in, like, we were living in a town of like 250 people. Um, and yeah, there was a young guy, I can't remember now, 19, 20, too full to eat. Yeah, I guess I was cooking these for tomorrow, so that's fine. Don't really need to eat them. Should have put the water on before I walked away. Oh yeah, we got time for a little bit more here. But yeah, he was in a snowmobiling accident. Got thrown off his snowmobile and was wearing a helmet, but still hit his head hard enough, and ended up in like an emergency for. Well, ended up in emergency, obviously, but ended up in the hospital for months, and never really recovered, like physically in a lot of ways, but mentally. Um, so yeah. Oh, good. Here comes some really nasty weather. Sorry. Oh,
Tomatoes. I made that this morning.
you're welcome. I saw them when I was putting my egg bites away. Sorry, Jackie. I just obviously you knew what I was doing there for a second. 2002. Man, that goes back a ways, hey. Uh, yeah. Wow. All in. Like, no, I was gonna say all in 1 year, but like that's less than a year. That's like 7 months, right? To have all that happen. Um, like that's gonna just take a huge toll on people. 8 minutes? Oh, I don't know. Can we sneak this fire? Go a little bit longer. Get through the. Oh, we should be all right. Oh, it's changed direction already. We want more feathers. Suppose we could take them so we harvest them if we have time and are bored. Yes, my wife's family has had a number of things in the last couple of years, with sort of health issues like that. So I definitely get that too. 90, yeah. Oh, the wind. Did the wind blow that again? Alright, I'm going to see if I can get one more stick on there just to, yes, to grab a torch. And it's a good torch, even. Alright. Water and pot. Water and pot. Can't really get a burning torch back inside, but... Alright. We got a bit of time to kill here. In the game, I mean.
Something's gotta go.
I'm hoping the game will consider it light enough in here that we can read. Drink some water first. Make sure we don't, get 59 minutes into reading a book and then get dehydrated so we lose all the progress. Yeah, good. I'm gonna see if we can get through 2 hours here. Well, let's try for 3. What do we got to lose? I think it's going to get too dark, but... Yeah. Again, like 40, 50 minutes into the hour. Yeah, exactly. I mean, even my dad at his age, right? Like at 80, like there are so many things that could go wrong. And he lives in a place, like he still drives. There's like crazy amounts of traffic out there. I mean, he's smart, right? He doesn't go out at rush hour and or in bad weather and whatever, but I don't know, you just never know for sure how things are going to play out. All right, we need to take off our shoes and socks because we're going to go in the water. You can prepare for it, yeah. Yeah. Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to think about it, right? I mean, I don't. You don't. Okay, what else can we... I'm gonna drop something else here, I feel like, but... Oh, I forgot to make fire-hardened arrows like I always do. Oh, right, I was gonna see if I had... Better hang on to the lantern fuel. Yeah, we gotta get our feet wet here, and there's no point in getting our socks wet.
Freezing.
Yep, I'll bet it is. Yeah, you can't predict what's gonna happen, but you're right. The older you get, the more likely something's gonna show up. But anyways, let's Let's hope your aunt recovers quickly and more importantly, well. And try and just try and stay positive. Otherwise, I guess. I mean, what else? What else can any of us do? Sorry, parents are in your late 60s.
Gotta dry my feet.
Right. maybe we're under. I don't know. I don't think the pressure in the mine is so bad as that, Flynn's. I'm sure it feels freezing.
This stuff will come in handy.
Wow. Thinking behind here. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, do as much as you can as far as, you know, screening and other prep and whatever goes, for sure. All right, let's... Like, oh, because I don't have shoes on. That's why. You can't put the things on your shoes if you don't have
Could end up being useful.
shoes on. Those are in rough shape. Technical backpack. Woohoo! Carrying capacity increased. We're still carrying too much, but it's an improvement. Film. What is this? Peaches? It is peaches. And an empty can. Don't really think I need...
Hope I can still eat this.
Oh, and hey, there is some water here. Alright, well, there's what there is. None of this stuff is particularly needed. Oh, right, we can check this bin over here. I'm gonna guess lantern fuel in the storage bin.
Where's the good stuff?
Spray paint. Well, you know. Okay. There's the spray paint. Drop that. Drop the fur. Drop that. Can drop that. Now we're getting close, weight-wise. Oh, we've got these, well, let me turn this off. We don't need to burn all our fuel here. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the best thing we can do, right? Like, there's always advice on, you know, what age you should start doing different screenings and whatever else. So we try and take those guidelines and try and do what we can and hope, you know, we never get the news that there's something wrong. And some things are manageable and some things are treatable and some things none of us have any say over. I think we are going to try and eat some of these low condition things before we go to sleep, but harvest a couple more feathers. I guess it's late enough at night we really don't have to, hey? We don't need to get all the way to 12 hours of sleep. We can just do 10.
Need to find a place to rest.
Let's drop those. And then, yeah, we'll eat a bit of this food. We'll have to drink more water before we leave in the morning. I think we'll be alright to get down to 40 kilos. For your own checkups as well. 1 every 3 years from age 40. Yeah. Hi. Chocolate milk. Careful.
No.
I had noodles for lunch. What did you cook at school today?
No.
Nothing. You didn't cook anything? Why not?
I didn't.
You didn't listen? What do you mean you didn't listen? Why wouldn't you listen? Because you're stubborn, that's why. Yeah, and the guidelines are different in different places too, because depending on environmental factors and diet factors, like some of those things can show up earlier in different places. We have a friend who had a double mastectomy, not because she had cancer, but because she had such high risk factors in family and in health, and even just like in the tissue itself, that they actually recommended that she actually have just to avoid the chance of getting it and having it spread or cause any other stuff. But yes, I'm gonna step away for a couple of minutes and just kind of make sure things are settled with my boy here. I will use the be right back screen because I will be right back. Really would help if I turn on my microphone. As I said, though you couldn't hear me, have fun at your meeting, Flins. See you when you're back. If you're back. I think you said you'd be back. Yeah. And good night also, Jackie. I do hope that your feet and your legs and everything are much improved for tomorrow. Yeah, let's eat some low-condition food and see if we can give ourselves food poisoning. I don't want food poisoning, but I would rather eat the low-condition stuff now than when I'm, you know, sort of in a pinch. Alright, that's close enough, I think. I only need to sleep for, what, 10 hours? Oh, no. There's the bed. Oh, I guess we're going to be... Well, we want to be as rested as we can, so we got to climb out of here. It's not the longest climb in the game, but it is not a short one either. Alright, the sun is up. We needed anything else. We should be alright. Yeah. Once we drink some water, we should be back to a reasonable amount of weight to carry. Oh. Realized it would be light enough in here for us to see what was going on. I guess there's a kind of a cave-in thing there.
Yeah, freezing.
All right. We'll light the lantern so we can see what's going on. But I mean, you don't know. You know, Flynn's made the point that water can't actually be below freezing unless it's, you know, salt water or else it's under pressure.
Wet feet.
I don't know that I've heard that line before. Wet feet. There we go. But yes, there could very easily be... Oh, bother. Well. What I was going to say is there very easily could be plenty of dissolved solids. No! I turned the cougar off. I'm sure I turned the cougar off. Really? There's a cougar by the Stone Shelf Cave, wherever that is. I was sure I turned the cougar off because we just want to explore. Dang it. Well, that's annoying. I guess there's no point in hunting anything here. Because I don't really have much in the way of room to carry anything. There's a ptarmigan over there, though. Tempting, but I think we're just gonna take our chances. I feel like we've left enough stuff behind. We should be okay. Yeah, I did not know I started so many runs having turned the cougar off. I just felt like I had done it in this run, too. Well, that sapped a lot of our energy, hey? Okay. Absolutely have to have the woodworking tools. A couple of those. Take the sewing kit. I wonder how the cougars react to flares and things. They probably ignore them.
I might have to drop some gear.
Frozen, hey? Or are they way more because they're frozen? 42. Alright. We will leave all of that, I guess. Don't need this rope here, but we also don't need two of them where we're going. I guess I will just leave it there for now. And I guess we're going to get a blizzard. That is too far of a drop. I guess we hang out here for a bit. Wow, it's still cold here. Well, I mean... now it's warm. I don't know how you're supposed to concentrate on reading that wind, but that should be ice fishing, yeah. Probably isn't really worth our time. But what else do we have to do? Harvest a torch. Drop some snacks.
Surrounded by snow, but nothing to drink.
I'll just say my lantern is almost out of fuel. We did not use it that much. Okay.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
52 kilos. Yuck. Well, we may as well grab a little bit more. No. in for a penny and all that. Oh, look at that. We're nearly dehydrated, too. Food. Alright. I'm gonna eat the crackers. I'm gonna drink half my water. Okay, not quite half of it, but... Oh, that's where we found the rifle, was over there. Yeah, I wasn't necessarily planning to hunt a cougar. Oh yeah, there's that loose board. I guess you guys can't see it if you're on mobile. Yep, there it is hanging down. Alright, let's try and walk nice and steady here. I tell you, I would not be trusting my life to this thing in real life. You know, not without an extremely good reason. As to where that even is now. I guess it doesn't matter. We're not heading over that direction at the moment. You know, not yet anyway. Down. I suppose I wouldn't be angry about a cougar knife. Thankfully, see, this is why we left a good stockpile of stuff back at the previous area there. By the time we get there, we'll be pretty worn out. Maybe that's not where you attach the rope. Maybe we're taking this all this way for no reason. Gotta be a place to put it. Somewhere, the game wouldn't give us so many ropes. I wouldn't think. Are we getting sunny weather? No, we're getting snow. I think. You can see a few flakes there, but they're like invisible. They're like fading out as soon as they fade in. Like the game can't make up its mind whether it's gonna get sunny or get snowy. There's the snow shelter. Saw before. There's something down there. In the ravine. Whatever it is, we are too far away for it to load in. There we go. Now it's a sunny day. Goodness. Okay. Pretty sure we mapped there. No point in worrying about it too much just now. There are so few ways to know where you're going. So I've got the backpack now, which is the main thing I wanted to do. I also want to get the moose hide satchel, but we're a couple of days away from that, right? Oh, there's the cave over there. Right. Right over there, that's the cave. No ammunition on this rifle. Yeah, that cave's where you come out, and then you come down here. You can come across the bridge to the gold mine, or you can follow the ridge over there to Miner's Folly. Make sure we draw the right rifle when the time comes. If we find a cougar or whatnot. Crazy. Ah, come on, let me up. Well, we're getting closer. And, you know, that much was sort of inevitable, but... Whoop. $12 for us inside all of our gear. There's the wolf. Just in case. I don't think we're getting a bear. think the bear stuff was just like a holdover in this cave. But again, you can't be sure.
I think I need to lay down.
Not even late. Granted, we didn't get a full night's rest, and we, pardon me, we did do a rope climb to start the day. That'll wear anybody out. Go and see. Like, I want to go and, I don't know. The house seems like it's probably the better of the two bases. Like the two buildings here. And you could really do some nice things to make it homey with the woodworking tools. But it would take a lot of work too. To get everything here and whatever else. You know, depending on what you wanted to set up. I haven't even really looked through all of the possible things you can do. Any more feathers? Seem like it now. Yes, the moose hide is in the... Like, the thing is about... Like, there's no... The house over there does not have a workbench in it. The workbench is down... Like, it's an outdoor workbench. Which is a little bit precarious in a sense. Like, you can have a fire in the fire barrel, and the fire barrel fire won't blow out wind. So that's good. But then you got to keep the fire going fuel-wise. Yeah, we got to drop off the saplings. We really need to start inventorying what is at Miner's Folly here. Goodness, there's a lot of birds. There's some there, some over there. Another batch on the way on the far side, which is where we're going to ultimately head. Well, we got lots of food. I don't know, maybe it was scurvy I turned off instead of, you know, what's it? All the cooking stuff is up there. The indoor stove is up there.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
How did we end up with so many saplings? 8. There's 10 birch saplings there. 3 maple. So that is a lot for bow and arrows. Bows and arrows. Beans too, huh? 60%, 30%. How long does it take? It takes 10 days to cure a moose hide. So it's been 3 days, basically. So we need another week before we can come back. Before I do anything else, let me make some notes there. Guts. Clothing and food. Hill House has the flour, oil, salt, and what's the other thing? Salt. Okay, there's just the three things. There's flour, oil, salt. Tools and flares. Matches. What else is up there? Oh, there's a skillet. That's it for now, I guess.
Feels like a lot of gear.
Curator's rifle can go there. Now we're only 47 kilos. That's way better. We can leave a couple of flares here also. I suppose they can stay outside. You know what? I'm going to leave the sewing kit inside there too. Grab a piece of meat here because we're going to have to sleep shortly. Torn about taking that piece of meat with me. Good grief, Dave. Not the piece of meat. Okay, what day are we on here? Yeah, Miner's Folly in the cabin. This would be the day we shot the moose. 1, 3, yeah.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
What was I gonna put? Oh, the sewing kit. Anything else that's worth sort of leaving behind here? I guess we could leave. There's already a sharpening stone here, isn't there? Oh no, it's over at the other house. Hang on to that. We should probably just use it up so that it's done. We could harvest up, save us a bit of weight. Could be ready here. There. Got a bunch of sticks. We could leave some of the sticks. Actually, first I'm gonna... a couple of little tinder plugs here. we go. Not that that really matters much. Food. Night. Sleep right now. We'll be waiting until dawn. It'll be right technically as the day starts. All right. Gotta remember to have a drink first or we'll regret it in the morning. Come on, decent weather. Don't need another blizzard. Also don't need another cougar showing up. There we go.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Technically sunrise. Tasty, tasty. Okay, so now the question. Do we strike out? Do we take... Still, well, we were going to leave some sticks behind here. More because their firewood here is harder to come by than anything else. Should be able to pick up more where we're going. Should be able to. Alright. Here at the cabin. Way over there. We're actually heading this direction. When we leave. I don't think we need to stop by the cabin again. The rope climb thingy is not over there. Despite what I was thinking. I was thinking of a different... Hey, Dan is here! Cheers, my friend! Cheers. I'm pretty sure that's what the emote is. Yeah, I hope you're keeping well. Hope you're doing okay. It is. There you go. I'm drinking water as usual, but the choice of beverage doesn't matter so much, does it? Okay. Now I think... Oh, it's not here. It must be the other side. Oh, yeah. Down here you can actually, like, sneak around. No, I guess it's not here. Somewhere there's a place you can kind of loop around an outcropping there, but that's okay. Here's the bridge. Here, I think this is the bridge. Yeah, there it is. Isn't it like midnight for you again? 2 ultrasounds booked on Friday. That was very weird. I feel like we were walking on the edge of the rope there for a second. Oh, it's only 10. Good grief. That's not bad at all. Of course, by 10 o'clock tonight, I hope to be in bed asleep because I have to be up at 5:30 for work. But perfect time to sit and relax. Tune into a nice, relaxing, long, dark stream. I had thought I turned it off for this run. Doing the dishes. Ah, yes. Well, that's good too. So I thought I had turned it off for this run, but apparently I left the Cougar on. That is one of the new things that they've added to the Long Dark. Oh, I know where I am. I mean, okay, I don't know where I am, but I remember this place. There should be a cave not too far ahead. I'm going to leave these standing, though. Well, should I? I can't remember. I feel like there's a cave not too far ahead, but we've got enough of them curing back at the thing there. We don't need to rush it. I would like to be able to map here soon, but yep, that's good you got that. That's the objective of this playthrough, Dan, is to survive. No. I'm playing on an easier difficulty than normal because right around the time when the anniversary servers came out, which is when I started playing hardcore again. That is right around the time that the Long Dark came up with its newest patch. Like its new, not just a patch, but like a content update. And one of the things they did with the content update is they readjusted a whole bunch of stuff with the wildlife. So the way the game works is that there's essentially, like, at least originally, there was like four, oh, there is a cave here. There was like four loadouts that could spawn in the game. 4 loadouts for gear drops, and I think sort of 4 loadouts for wildlife
Looks
spawns.
like a new day is dawning.
Ooh, there's a container in here. You have to map this cave for sure.
I think I can use this.
One flare. Alright, well, I don't really want to carry that, but got a couple of flares. So yes, because there's gear spread all over the world, right? And so instead of being truly randomized, what they did was they had a handful of items that were guaranteed spawn, that would always be there. And then they had like 4 different item sets almost. So they would, you know, on one item set, you know, the hacksaw would be in this place. In another set, it would be in this place. So there was 4 different sort of loadouts that could spawn, and you got a random one every time you started the game. And wildlife was a little bit different because wildlife would rotate. But the moose spawns at the start of a game, the moose spawns and the bear spawns are all basically set. And so the moose don't show up all the time, but if they're going to show up in a region, they would only ever show up in the one spot where the spawn was for that run. And the bears would only take up, you know, various positions, but the bears are pretty much always there unless you have recently killed them. So I'm trying to get a handle on how things, because I don't want, like, I have a, oh right, we were gonna map the cave. It will let me. Perfect. Yeah, so I have a very, or should I say fairly, across the bridge, and now we're here. Fairly high, you know, number of days on my harder difficulty playthrough, but I don't want to lose it simply because I did not know that I could walk around this corner and find a bear. And there's a few other things that they've sort of changed and tweaked and whatever else you want to call it. But so I'm basically trying to sort of relearn without the risk of having to start over again. Right, so there's some deer here. Can I go in this way, or does this cave, I think, kind of goes off that direction? Yeah? Right, I'm not desperate for food. That's good. It's just sort of a little clearing. So yeah, mostly right now I'm sort of exploring kind of familiar territory. But it's been so long, because like basically I went from Season of Discovery to a little bit of this to right back into the anniversary servers, because the other run I had was kind of starting from scratch, so I covered all the same territory, so I didn't really explore anything new. Oh, I sort of think I know where I am. We're looping back around. I'm gonna see if we can take a peek off of the... Oh, we're not as close to... Well, I was gonna say we're not as close to the edge as I thought, but we're actually pretty close. The rabbit down there. Yeah, I'm gonna map off the edge here and just kind of see where if it puts me kind of where I think it's going to put me. It's one of 2 places, I think. And I'm pretty sure it's not the one I originally thought of. It's the second of the 2, but that's okay. But maybe it'll surprise me and it's neither one. But yeah, and then I was right back into the anniversary stuff. Right. Oh yeah, there's the cabin down there. If you were, because you were here kind of late last night, so the cabin that we spent the night in the end of last stream is right down there. That means the path up to the gold mine is kind of off over that direction. Like that, not that, like that's the waterfall you pass behind, which means we came into the region kind of through there and up. So now we're heading off this way. So yeah, there's the Angler's Den. So if we map here, we're basically gonna get a bunch of stuff. Not there, like over here. Which I guess I'm gonna do just to prove that I'm right to myself. Yeah. Oh yeah, so there's more stuff back in here we need to check out, but then there's another bridge to go across. And I think yeah, I think I know what to expect over there, but the game world is so huge. It would be interesting to compare how big this game world is compared to, say, World of Warcraft, right? Because World of Warcraft has a game world that is very big, but that I'm very familiar with. And so I don't get lost in World of Warcraft easily. But it's a different perspective, right? It's a top-down. Well, not top-down, but it's like a third person instead of first person. So it changes a lot of how you perceive everything. So again, I've got two options here. I can go up and across this bridge, or if I go down here and to the left, I can go back down sort of into this. There's like two valleys here. Well, it's one. The whole place is called Ash Canyon. Unless you're doing first-person World of Warcraft. Actually, there was a. Well, I guess I followed. He doesn't really stream much anymore. A fellow by the name of Cherry Warrior, and Cherry did a no UI, no map, hardcore World of Warcraft run. Right, so there's the cabin down there. So this goes into like the ravine through here, passes from where the little hut was through into here, down. Can't really see it right now, but just under the rocks in the middle of the screen, there's like a... Oh, maybe that's it over there. Yeah, that's like a burned out fishing hut. There's like a stove in there, but there's no roof. And there's the place where I need to attach the rope. I go there first. I think I go cross over there first and then come back. I think that's what we do. Yeah, I have great respect for Stat and his first person. Like it's a very different way to experience the game. I keep getting concerned that his lack of familiarity with like Alliance stuff is gonna get him killed. But, I mean, you know, these are the things that that can happen. So I need to not pick up any more sticks because I'm already carrying so much weight. Because I have this climbing rope I need to get rid of. But, yes, good on him for embarking on that adventure and taking the time, right? Okay, yeah, so this jaunt over here shouldn't be too long. Because I kind of sort of know what I'm looking at over here. I just want to, for one thing, verify to myself that I'm not crazy. But yeah, it's such a unique perspective. I wish sometimes that he wasn't a dwarf. Like, being a night elf and getting that extra little bit of character height would make it so much easier. The big downside is that it at least for me, is that it gets kind of hard to watch after a while. So here's the high meadow. We can pop down here. Yes, I would be very interested to see... Oh, there is a rope climb there. Yes, a comparison to just see how big is the Long Dark compared to World of Warcraft. I mean, you can travel so much faster in World of Warcraft, so the world actually feels smaller, even though it's probably like 3 times the size. Okay, so here's the climbing rope. Oh, let's not go too far. So there's the cabin there. There's a climbing rope here? I feel like we go down this rope and maybe that's how we get to the other place, because there's no... I need to be really careful not to get myself stuck here. I feel like there's something on top of a post down there or something. But you can't get up there from down here. Alright, well. I'm gonna map from here anyway, just to see what we can see. Running out of charcoal, which is frustrating. Ah, there's the high meadow, and this is sort of... The other place I'm looking for is like down here. And that's where we'll attach the rope. Because that will make a lot of this stuff much easier when we have to come back again. I'm hoping it warms up soon, but part of the reason it's so cold is because we are up so high. Saplings here too, but... Okay, I'm gonna try and take a peek off the ledge here too and just see what I'm... Oh, there's a rope climb over there without a rope. Yeah. Those rocks like there, right there, kind of in the center of the thing there, those are specifically anchors for climbing ropes. That's on the far side. Okay, that's up. And I see where that is. I see. Okay. Oh my goodness. Is that... That's a cave down there too, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well we can't stand here freezing our toes for no reason. We gotta keep moving. I guess we need to head back down the other way. Back across that sketchy rope bridge. I mean, all the rope bridges in this game are sketchy. I'm tempted to grab these, but I'm already carrying too much stuff. Oh, is this the bridge? I think so. Yep, there we go. Yeah, it's been long enough since I've been here that I'm not quite sure where everything is, but there's enough familiarity that I have a vague idea of... Like, I know if we keep going this way, we'll eventually get to another little house, and outside that house there will be a little rope that you can tie off. Because you can't access it directly from below, even though you can sort of see it. But if you attach the rope... there we go, now we're warming up. So, this is the region. So, like, we came in over here. The region is this big. Right? Where are we? We just came back across here, so we are right here. So we can loop all the way down, and, like, we've been to less than half of this region so far. I've mapped mostly the places that I've been. But, like, that's only one. Like, that's only this Ash Canyon region. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 regions in the basic game, and then the expansion pass has another, what, 4 or 5? Now there can be a snow shelter. Oh, no, that's where the deer was. Snow shelter would be up here on the left. With a hatchet. At least that's what I found there last time I was here. I've got some moose meat on me, so I don't need to hunt the rabbits. Maybe there won't be anything over here this time, but it can't hurt to check. Especially now that we're starting to warm up again. Oh! Oh, there's a rope! Good grief. And a snare. Man, look at all this good stuff. This is a great little camping spot. So it's not High Meadow. This is the place here. So we haven't actually mapped this yet. Charcoal? Give me... I wanted some charcoal. Okay, we're going to use our last charcoal here. Yeah, so we're like right in here. We're going to come down over to sort of here-ish. And even leave a note here as to where to find it. That's one thing it would be nice to be able to do, would be like a drop a marker on the map. I mean, like, you have the map. So, you know, being able to add a little note of your own. I mean, you can, there's a notepad where you can leave yourself notes, but the problem is there's no way to describe this. And I guess we could call it High Meadow. What is it, like High Meadow North, High Meadow East? Or over the bridge east of High Meadow, right? That's an awkward description. So this is Ash Canyon. That should be cabin. And we need, what is it? Yeah, a whetstone, a knife, and a sewing kit. I can't remember if there's anything else. Hi, mister. What are you up to? There's a house. Well, we're trying to find a house. I think there's one down here somewhere. Are you going to get one of those for me? Thank you. We'll figure out something. Don't you worry. Yep, we did. We finished the one we were watching. Mantle. Yeah, that's the place we're trying to get to. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, there it is. You can sort of see the... Just barely see the edge of the rope anchor there. Am I home? I'm home on Saturday, yes. I know. We'll figure something out, don't you worry. What was that? Oh, thank you. I love you. I feel like there maybe be a wolf in here. But yeah, so there's almost 20 regions. Not all of them are this big. Some of them are smaller. There's a couple of them that are fairly small. Relatively speaking, but there's still a decent amount packed into them. Just depends on what you're looking for, hoping for. Is that a rope climb? It is a rope climb. Is that what we need to do to get down to that other place? I think it must be. I have no more charcoal. That's where we came from, right? Unfortunately, we are carrying way too much stuff to climb down that rope. I'm really hoping there's a way we can scale it without having to climb, but I have my doubts. If that's the case, we have to drop almost 7 kilos worth of stuff. So let me look and see what we think. The Fire Overlook. I wish I had one more charcoal. Yeah, that over there is the place we're trying to get to. I do not believe we can climb this safely without the rope. I mean, yeah, that's death there. Well, that's a pain. I mean, we could climb down, we could climb back up the next day to pick up our stuff once we've dropped off the rope, I guess. 6 isn't much. Still got to lose almost 4 kilos. Yikes. I guess we can... First thing we can do is find somewhere that's not... that's out of the wind. I mean, we can eat one of these. That'll save us some weight. I guess we could drop the other one. Oh, yeah, we got to get out of here with the tools. That's the big thing. Got 2 bows. I guess we could leave the low condition one up here. That's a half kilo. Sure, why not? Yep, that. Eat. Drinking that water will get us close. I wish we had one of those rabbit pies. That would sure come in handy. Oh. That. We'll drink almost all of our water. Yeah, we still need to lose a half kilo. Oh. Drop the fishing book. We finished reading it. There we go. We're good. We are good. Alright, well. Here goes nothing. Good thing we started... This is a longer climb than I thought it was. Good thing we started this now. If we'd gotten any more tired... Yeah, now we have a sprain risk. If you get tired enough, then the weight you can carry decreases. And if you're carrying more than you're supposed to carry, then you can't climb the ropes in either direction. Alright, well, first thing we gotta go do is go tie off that rope. Hey, foolish noob! Okay, no, I take that back. The first thing we need to do is shoot a ptarmigan or two. Come around on this side? Yes. No! Well, we scared one of them, but... Keep doing that. Hold still. Yeah, I hope you're doing well there, noob. Alright. We can get the third one with a rock, so much the better. Oh, I never even thought about throwing the rock. Right over its head. Eh. Nope. Oh well. We got two of them. That's better than nothing. Back for those in a second. Let me get rid of this rope, because we will be able to move much better. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day, a good week, a good whatever. Can we get behind this for... Nice, we're out of the wind, so now we can warm up while we deploy the rope. There you go. So now we can climb up here again. I mean, climb up to the one place here, and then we can make another climb up to the... Two climbs. It's a lot of work, but at least... Oh, and now the wind's gone. The other one there. We got a little bit of food here, then. Of course. 2 flares. What is in... Oh, grab our stone. What's in the coal bin?
If the owner's around.
Coal. Imagine that. Yeah, you could actually climb down, sort of through the slide here. Without needing to use the rope to get down, but there's just no way up. Well, I mean, technically there is a way where you can, like, cheese it and you can, like, walk along the edge of basically a sheer cliff. Kind of get up here, but... I have not, you know...
Never would have thought to look here.
Never would have thought to have looked in a backpack leaning up against the house. That's the first place I would have thought to look. Game. Alright, we got oh, that's a thick wool sweater.
Here.
In good shape, but I don't think it's better than this for wind. Right, well, that's fine. Really need hydrogen peroxide. Oh, look at this. A little armchair by the fire. Ooh, another book to read. Shape
Wonder
is that
if this
in?
is any good to eat.
Worse things out there, I'm sure. Oh. Yes, 3 charcoal. I need to decide. You're doing good? Awesome. I'm just, well, whatever. I've had the last few days off. I gotta go back to work, tomorrow. I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 12-hour days. So, it's kind of my, and then I have a couple days off, and then I have 3.5 days in a row. So I'm just kind of gearing up for the busy season, as it were, which comes every whatever. I have 2 busy weeks and 2 less busy weeks work-wise. So I have to decide if I want to stay here. Not stay here, because I can't stay here indefinitely, but...
I need to drop something.
Yeah, we'll get you there. Hey, absolutely, Dan. Glad you could stop in. Glad you could, relax. Glad you could get the dishes done. Right? All that stuff, never goes away. There's always dishes to do. There's always laundry. But pray you have a good rest, my friend. And yeah, I know I'm going to be working the next couple of days. If you want, you can always drop me a line, Dan, on Discord or whatever. If you need to talk, I'm there for you. But no pressure. Only if you feel like it. Only if you feel like you need to. I may not get back to you right away because I'm not always the best at checking for those messages. But yeah, bless you. Take care. And yeah, hope we can hang out a bit more on the weekend. Good night, sir. Hi. Yeah, we're in a house. We're not quite ready to sleep yet, but... wow, why is this better? It's like 85 point something %. That's kind of comical. Guess we'll wear it then. I'm not sure what else we picked up. Picked up something. Oh, shoes. Yeah, those aren't. That's a parka. Those are running shoes. Those like your shoes? A little bit. Yours don't have laces, hey? Okay. Oh, there's some socks there, too. What color are your socks today? Orange? You're wearing your bright orange socks, are you? There's some more matches, yeah. You can't really sit in the chair in this game, buddy. I am going to... Well, I'm going to sleep... It's not nighttime yet. I think I am going to sleep here before we move on. I guess I've got 2 ptarmigan to after, but I had to leave all my firewood up top there, so... Oh, yeah, so
Too heavy.
I'm gonna go over here and map first of all. Map by that rope climb, so it shows up. I don't think, yeah, because we'd run out of... Oh, you can just barely see, and there's the Homesteader's Respite right there. So we kind of want to be... You can be like halfway between them and catch them both. That would be perfect. I don't think it's going to work, but it's worth trying. Well, kinda, right? Mostly we're overlooking the... Like, there is no... livable area up there. Any firewood back there either, so... One little bit in here. I know we got a couple of coal. What we really need is some sticks. Okay, there's definitely a ptarmigan over there again. Oh, there's another one over there. Okay. There we go. Now we got 3 ptarmigan. We get the 4th one. Too high. Too low. Alright, we'll try with the rock. We got 1 rock left. Every time you shoot an arrow like that, it wears out your bow, but it also... where'd it go now? It also does damage to the arrows that will then break. So... Oh. Right there. I can see it. Nice! Very
I'm
nice.
gonna have to leave something behind.
1% left on this arrow. I mean, it'll still kill something if you need it to, but... Can we harvest this little bit of brushwood here? I don't think we can. No. Oh, but there's my other rock. or stone, whatever you want to call it. That's the worst part about this little place here, is that there's no wood, or very little. I'm not even sure there's enough to, guess we can break up the wheel. 3 reclaimed wood, that's not the end of the world. Should have brought down a couple of our sticks, though. As it is, it's going to be harder to start a fire. I guess we have accelerant if we need it. "15 minutes for 3, that's a way better deal time-wise. We are definitely going to want to have this fire outside. Conserve as much fuel as possible. Just aren't that many good spots to have a fire. We didn't bring any. Oh, we didn't bring any water down with us either, did we? Okay. Rather than have the fire blow out on me, I'm actually going to do this inside.
I might have to drop some gear.
Yeah. Right, there's a book. If we start the fire with a book, that will be better, for sure. Yes, there's... Oh, there's 2 pieces of wood there. So we will have enough to make this, but first we need to get... Well, first we need to get the meat harvested out of the birdies. I never did think we would get all 4 of them. I wasn't expecting them to come back. Maybe that's just something they do in on the easier difficulties. So that it doesn't matter so much if you scare them away. Harvesting animations get a little bit old. One more. Doesn't have. No. That's okay. Okay, so first things first. Ones that are all 1 kilogram, I'm gonna drop. The rest of them are all little itty-bitty pieces. So...
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Those are the ones we'll want to cook after. Those down. I mean, I guess we've got other things we can drink. Yeah. I'll need... What do we have for tinder, first of all? We got 6 tinder. That should be plenty. We can make 2 more if we need, but we're not going to run out. I guess we'll use the book as a good... only 1 hour into that, so we'll probably read this first. Okay, sorry, we need a torch. Torch, there we go. 95% with the book.
Come on.
Come on, little fire. Okay, perfect.
All right.
Few minutes there. I mean, there's lots of things we can break down for more wood if we really need it. I'm going to try and just stick to this reclaimed wood for now, though. Um, hang on. Let's cook the last piece here. Oh, no. Water. Wait till this gets to about 9, then we'll take this water off and reheat some more. Homesteader's respite here in the chair, hey? Could hack up their chair for a bunch of stuff, but I don't think that would be very nice. Go. Sure if we can eat all this or not, but probably we can. Oh yeah. There we go. Those will take about the same amount of time. Another piece of reclaimed wood. Drop a couple pieces of coal here. Carry them with me. And yeah, I guess we can just sleep here till morning. Probably cook both of these when we're done and then make some more water if we can. I mean, we could keep making them side by side, but... Eat out of the way and then... Right. Wait till the... Wait till those two are finished cooking, then we can drop them all outside. We can make some more water. I should probably do a liter, like 2 liters of water all together. Not yet, buddy. In a little bit.
Sleep.
Hey. Alright. Oh, we'll call that good. I don't know. Hey, buddy. No, that is not a good idea. We're in a house. See, there's the chair. There's the bed. We're not ready to sleep yet. Can't you see I'm cooking? We're having pasta for supper, I know. Right. Or... Right, let me drop the meat outside. Oh, there's another climbing rope there. Inside the hut. What on earth are there so many climbing ropes for? We'll easily be able to finish a couple of those tonight. Have in terms of we got 13, we should get a couple more. Armageddon down. 16 minutes.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Oh, don't be gross. One more. we'll be nearly done. 5 minutes. Our fire's almost out too. Grab another torch. Call it good. Not the greatest torch. Nowhere to point the thing to extinguish it. Alright. One ptarmigan carcass. We'll find the bed before I get disoriented. There's the bed. Spend an hour. We'll be tired, we'll be thirsty. At least we don't have to look at our hands yanking stuff
I'm
apart.
so tired. I could just lay down right here.
You could just lay down right here on this nice, comfortable bed? Hey, Flynn's is back. How were your meetings? All right, we're gonna drink the soda just because it's. Well, no, hang on. How many? 250 and 300. Oh yeah, we can. That too. Sure, we're good. You need. Oh dear, that good of a meeting, is it? All right. So sorry to hear that. Nothing I can do about it, I'm sure. Oh yeah, that would make a lot of things a nightmare. Oh, that's really not where I thought we were standing. But that's okay. Okay, what else do I need? What are we at weight-wise? We're just barely under our weight. We got this stupid rope here for no good reason. It's only been 2 months and it's, still driving you crazy. All right.
Mouth so dry.
Drink some water so that Mackenzie's not. I don't know what that is, Flynn's, and I'm not sure I want to know. Okay, so I guess we are. Oh, okay, we are. Oh wow, I am disoriented, or was disoriented. So we are here. I thought we were like over here. We are here. Yeah, that's how we. This is where we came into the region. Still need to get all the way, like, over this side of things, if we want to fight the cougar. I mean, I'd be just as happy not to fight the cougar. A beer a day for the entire Trump term. Oh my goodness. That sound, well, it's not my cup of tea, obviously. But, wow. Only one, though, hey? Oh, my wife just texted me, guys. 1 second. Not available in my province? Oof. Well, I won't cry because, it doesn't matter to me. But yeah. What was I gonna do? Goodness. That's what I was gonna do. Pardon me. Ah. You just love the idea. You heard of it this morning, hey? Oh, there's the link. Goodness. All right, text back. Okay, that's a big... I was going to say that's a big case, but it's a big price tag, too. Just enough Canadian loggers to get through a full presidential term. Only available to customers in New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and Ontario. Beverage container deposits and applicable taxes applied at checkout. It's sold out. Or maybe that's just because it's in my region, but that's hilarious. Sold out though. You're out of luck, man. Ouch. Oh dear, oh dear. There were only 10 in the first batch. They figured that nobody was going to buy this stuff. Oh man. That's comedy. It really, really is. Definitely comedy. Man. Insanity. Well, on that note, Flinzy, apparently I need to go and make supper. Canada Day party this year will there's going to be a lot of very proud Canadians. Gonna be interesting. Not sure I want to say anything more about it at this point, but yes, it's a meme, all right, if you can call it that. But yeah, glad you were able to hang out, at least have us on in the background, or not maybe the background, but because you probably had to have me muted for your meeting, but hope things improve. I mean, for everybody. But yes, it's only getting more confusing lately. So, yeah, I appreciate it. No, I gotta make supper, mister. I'm done. You gonna help me make spaghetti? No! Hey, don't turn off my microphone yet. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to stop in again, too, Flins. You're gonna steal the last 3 little crumbs of my snack? What a thief. Yes, spaghetti and meat sauce with red lentils. We've been on a big lentil kick lately. And I just like the way they taste. But yeah. Yep, red lentils, probably throw in some red peppers too. We got some garden tomatoes that we froze that'll be peeling and dicing up to go in there too. It's gonna be good. But yeah, I hope you have a great evening. No garlic bread, sadly. That's the one downside. But can't have, well, I say sometimes you can have everything. Not today. Unless we have some ready-made stuff in the freezer. I think they were sold out when we were at the store last, so I'm pretty sure we're out of luck. But I will check, because you never know. Yeah. Bless you. Hope things calm down. I mean, in your life and in everyone's life in general. Yeah. That said, bless you. Take care. See you Saturday, if you're around. No more meetings. Yeah. That's right. Look on the bright. Not till tomorrow, probably, right? Gotta find the silver lining where you can. But yeah, thanks to everybody who's stopped in. Dan and Jackie, of course, was here. And you know who you are if you were here. Bless you. Off tomorrow. Nice. Think of me slaving away while you got your feet up or doing whatever it is you're gonna do. But enjoy your day off. You deserve it. Good night, guys. Good night.